A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Price is ready. 1-1 on its way. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Starlin Castro will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
The 1-0 delivery. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last outing, he threw real well. Went into the 8th inning and got his ball cut to win. We'll try and do that again here.
Benedict.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm really excited to have the chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Dustin Pedroia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we all know Brett Gardner is one of the best defensive outfielders in the game. His legs may be slowing just a bit as he gets further into his 30s, but he still covers plenty of ground, and his situational awareness is second to none.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team. Comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Hanley Ramirez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. After 1, no score. Matt Holliday will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Price gets his sign. First pitch on the way. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Chris Carter will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And that's where you're going to have to be with that fastball. Like a lot of power guys, this guy is a pull hitter. So he has a lot of trouble getting out in front of that hard stuff. Kind of comes around that pitch when it's up and away like that.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting 6th, catcher
Gary Sanchez will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, left fielder
Brett Gardner will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the seats, 0-1. Price pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through. A base hit. Here comes Ellsbury on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Up next for the Yankees,
Starlin Castro will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Matt Holliday standing in now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Benedict looking up. Gone! So that's a big home run in his career, number 300. He's been a solid power threat for a long time now, and as we've seen over the years, he's been steadily climbing that all-time list.
And I can tell you, it's a thrill every time you hit a home run, but obviously there are ones that are more special than others. Well, no question, number 300 is one of those special numbers. But some really good hitters never got there, so I can really appreciate what he's done in his career thus far.
Yeah, well, you got a lot closer to 300 than any other living Los Angeles Dodgers. This is such a cool moment for this guy. And when you check the record books, what is there, like 150 guys that have ever reached 300 homers? So he's right up there with some of the heavyweights in this game.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Eduardo Rodriguez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Rodriguez.
Here's Chris Carter now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter as this lead swells to 7-0.
just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, oh, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Pedroia. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate. Mitch Moreland will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chopped weakly to the left. Sanchez gonna have to hurry, and he's retired here, one away. Stepping in, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Bullet back up the middle. Ellsbury is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
You know, it's always great to have a speedy center fielder out there that can cover some ground for you. But in this case, it wasn't really needed. This ball winds up pretty much right at him for the out.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet. Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. And there now is Chase Headley. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
These guys have swung the bat extremely well in this one. They have to be careful, though, about getting comfortable. Still have to make every at-bat count.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Aaron Judd steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Betts waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Torres will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Mookie Betts will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is in the air out to right field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That gives him 5 doubles now on the year. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Mitch Moreland will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
The short hit hard. And the throw will not get him at 3rd as he moves up on the ground ball.
Wow, that is taking a big chance right there. They're trying to get the lead runner, but boy, unless you're absolutely sure, you just got to take the easy out. You know, we see guys throw late to 3rd base all the time, and we're going to find out how costly this one winds up being.
Pablo Sandoval will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Down the 3rd baseline. Backhanded. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left. Carson Smith is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
39.
Brett Gardner gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Dylan Betances will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Mitch Moreland will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Pablo Sandoval makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to...
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And you can look no further than to the 5th inning to see where this game changed. A huge rally there put them well on their path to this victory.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here. Chris Carter. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came